champion for Guilty Gear Strive here, and it's either going to be Umisho or Slash. You see the tail of the tape with the bracket in front of you, so you've seen where we come from, and where we're going is the grand finals.
Yeah, and I mean, at this point too, right, it's going to be so interesting because it's about as anime as it gets. A dolphin versus a gun. I mean, like, come on, like, that's like just, you know, as ridiculous as anime can be, but it's going to be so fascinating to watch here because we've got our grand finals lined up. Both of them on the stage. They played in our very, you know, the second match of our top 8 so far, up in winter semis. It was so close. It was 3-2, but a lot of the adjustments Slash did were near the end of the set, right? And one of the big ones, yeah, one of the big ones was like delaying close Slash pressure way more because Umisho on defense doesn't really challenge that much. Loves to just like block, up back, right? Just really kind of patient pressure, and because of that reason, Slash, you know, adjusted there. So I want to see if those adjustments are at the forefront of this set this time.
I want to see defensively, like you said before, you're right about that. Slash and the staggered pressure really did open up that offense, but on the same note, I feel like it really did open up a lot of instances for Umisho to kind of interrupt, start their own offense, and kind of keep the back and forth going. I want to know what the plan is now. Umisho, all they have to do is win 3 games. They will be our new EVO Guilty Gear Strive champion. Slash, on the other hand, coming from the loser's side, is going to have to reset it after winning 3 games and then win 3 more games if they want to be the champion here and defeat Umisho as we get through these button checks.
Oh yeah, and I mean, this is brutal, right? I mean, you have to win 2 sets here. It's a long, long road. You know, winning from loser side is really hard. It takes a lot of work because you have to win 2 sets. It's very rare that someone does it, right? And it's because it's just so tough to beat the champ twice. The person who's up in winner side already, so we'll see if Slash can do it. Has been on a hot streak so far. And I mean, if you can keep that momentum going, you might have a chance to do it.
I'm glad you said something about Slash's like adjustments and coming late, because now I feel like we're going to see it earlier in the set this time around, and Umisho is really going to have to adjust. I wonder if they were keeping tabs on what happened in that last set, because it's really going to come to the forefront. However, you got games to play, because since there's a reset that is needed for Slash to be champion, these adjustments will be something you're going to have a few games to get used to. And if it does get to that reset, and Umisho does have a couple more games to get used to it, we can get whole magic.
Oh yeah, and I mean, the big thing here too is obviously, right, it's a long road for Slash. You have to win both of these sets. You got to win 3 games, and that resets. Then you got to win another 3 games, which is a long way. But when you lose, you think about why you lost, right? You're sitting there like, oh, if I just did this, if I just did that. And Umisho's not thinking about that. They're just thinking, okay, next I'm going to be playing up against Leffen, right? So it's a completely different line. It's a completely different idea. And we have our grand finals here at Evolution.
All right, here we go. Slash already gets the throw going closer to that corner already. And look at this. This is what I was talking about. The faultless defense is not something that I see Umisho do in a lot of these situations, and I wonder if it's character dependent. Maybe it's just something that they feel like, yo, I'm going to block it out, and then I'm going to find an opening later.
And I love the pressure. Oh, that is a bad counter hit to get hit by. Spends the super right away, gets the wall break on this, and Umisho just has positive bonus. Going to be able to get in there for pressure. I love the pressure so far. Look at that 2P, safe to YRC.
2S starts the pressure. There's a trade. I think that was a 2B trade on the side of Umisho, but the RC to get the first round here is going to Umisho, going on this winner side.
I love the way they pressure too. I mean, the 2P is such a safe, strong option, right? It's a really good way to kind of just check and see if Slash is going to go for a YRC or something risky. Well, I love the roll out of the corner too. Didn't need any resources. Just takes that chance, baits the throw.
Really catching Slash swinging when they're not supposed to, especially in these situations. We've seen it in a few other games as well. We saw it versus Leffen. Oh my gosh. Got to guard the dome, and this time not even going to take the chance of keeping Mate slumped on that wall. It's going to break.
Oh yeah, this is a big chance for Slash though. Ooh, gets shot. Another one. It's going to be concentration shot. Not quite enough height to get the whole thing, but that's a guaranteed curse. And now even zoning is a big threat here for Slash. Uh-oh.
Wow. Gets the 4S.
Oh, it's going to be shots here. Yeah, I mean, Umisho can totally just go for the zoning a little bit more. Staying out of range of the burst. Look at that, just dashing in and out and trying to bait it.
Oh, wow, gets the reload. This is dangerous. How do you get in? Stand behind. Oh, wow, stand behind the clone. And Umisho just dumping it, mate. Like, nah, you won't get any closer, little girl.
I love that. I mean, we haven't seen as much zoning, right? Because it drains the resources a lot faster in this version. So Umisho only did it when they had positive bonus, and they also had a reason to get in there and make it happen and just try to go for the zoning to get the kill. Ooh, that's a big hit. Yeah, look at the corner carry on this. You can even get the wall splat.
New stuff. Big damage. big wheel at that. Oh my.
Yeah, that's a ton. And you get the setup here. And there's the command grab. That's the kill. Round on the board there for Slash.
Slash starting to make this a possibility. We get in the game.
Air dash back, jump K on the landing. I like that idea. And the cross up, that is tough to block.
Oh, it has been so successful for Umisho. Whether it be mid-screen, whether it be in the corner, and just mixing up the roll a lot of times mid-screen to kind of throw the opponent off.
And that IFD was so good from Slash. It actually really helped that pressure be a lot weaker, but Umisho still gets the hit after, gets the reload here, or go for another jump, go for a super, go for the kill. That is so rough. When you get in that situation, when you get wall slumped like that, you just have to guess back to back to back.
Yeah, and Umisho has done a fabulous job of making it one of the go-to situations where Happy Chaos really does thrive. A lot of kills in Umisho's game plan has come from that exact situation. Speaking of, here's the throw into the corner, full charge on the 6H. Command throw again, gonna be able to get a combo.
Now damage, not so bad. I think if you're Umisho, you're okay getting out of the corner there.
Stare down real quick. RC up after the block. 6P calls out the burst. Slash trying to keep that offense on their side.
Yeah, like, oh, that's a big confirm and very tough to burst. Yeah, that 2H is going to be burst safe, and that's a game for Slash. I like the idea of Umisho in the corner try to do curse balloon to, you know, bait the burst, but obviously there's nowhere to go, so they just, you know, kind of jump back in the corner. It was still the right idea. It's a shame, though, and Slash was ready for it with that air-to-air.
5K getting started early. Another command throw, and this is really starting to add up in favor of Slash. Big counter hit, going to call out the burst this time.
Yeah, I love that 2D out of the corner on that. Oh, man, the roll there. Look at the corner carry on this, by the way.
Into super as well, and wall break, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's so far away, too. I mean, you just get the wall break from forever, which is good. Air dashes in, hits the throw, positive bonus. That's a big miss, though, on that jump K. Didn't get anything after.
I was expecting a side switch right there. Slash just holding it. BRC tries to go for like a recovery punch, hopefully.
Oh, it baits the burst!
Oh, no.
That was big. That was double BRC from Umisho, maybe trying to look for something. Landed in that 5P, and that was a perfect burst bait. This is so bad. You could die here without getting burst if you're Umisho. Uh-oh. This could be one of those rounds. If burst is not going to be back. Slash's pressure looks great. A lot of risk. Empty blow. This is going to be it. You're about to explode. No meter for Slash.
Damage right here. Look at what Slash is doing to the life bar. Happy Chaos. No meter on that side either. Plenty of bullets, though. And gets hit by the Dolphin 5K to OTG. And look at Slash looking around. Look at Slash looking around.
One game away from reset, and that's how it happens. When you give up a burst like that, you know, especially in a round where May wins, and the next round, you're just not going to have it, right? Like, you have to win that round to have burst anyway, and it's brutal for Umisho in that scenario. You're just not going to build it.
Getting pretty close to a reset here. Slash can really make something happen if we get to a reset point. And you can really see the gears turning. You can see it all coming together game plan-wise for Slash.
Yeah, just one game away here. Has the curse on in the corner early, though. Look at that, the combo at the top of the screen.
And we can break the glass.
A hard knockdown. You get the positive bonus, which gives you all that extra meter build. Wow. Great defense there from Slash, but not going to matter here. This will be the kill. No burst. Obviously, Slash is going to save it for the next round.
All right, Umisho. Getting back in the game. Big counter hit there. Goes for the gun. That burst being used by Slash early on. Definitely going to come back to haunt.
Look at this. Umisho out of bullets. Doesn't matter. The reload on the super. That's the wall break, and going to be more pressure after this. A rough looking game here for Slash so far. No. Oh, out of concentration, but then gets the hit on the 6K anyway in the pickup. This is a wall slump. Next guest will do it on the game here. Blocks the overhead correctly.
Air dash is back this time. Does not go for the load. Does not go for the throw, but still backing up. Lets Slash potentially get out of the corner. Sets up the clone, and now you got to guard for your life, and it's not going to be enough. Umisho ties up the set 2-2, and set point is right around the corner.
I love that they just backed off. They were like, I don't need to be here near you where I can get back thrown. Everything can happen badly. I'm just going to go for this zoning from full screen. This is great.
And it's so different from what we've been seeing before, right? Like, you know what? I'm going to go for the empty jump throw. I'm going to go for the empty jump low. I'm going to air dash back out and just try to hit you with an 8 shot. No, I'm just backing up, let you hang yourself. I can close out this set. 2-2, final game if Umisho can close it out versus Slash. And if you can see by the damage, Slash ain't making it easy.
Oh no, that was a force burst. Look at this, so bad. Umisho, not very many bullets and has no concentration. Although fights it out okay. That could have been really bad. They were in a bad spot. Ooh, tries to bait the throw. No bite from Slash. That's a big confirm and the burst off the table.
Ooh.
That's huge. The Dolphin hit the clone. That's unfortunate though. A drop from Umisho.
Almost out of bullets, but gets the staggered combo, and you're going through the glass.
Dead. Not enough.
Uh-oh.
But the zoning, concentration here. The shot after the clone. The last one before it ran out. And here it is. One round away as Umisho from that championship we just saw.
Oh, jump shot with the H. Umisho getting pretty close now.
Oh, that's a big hit right into the corner early. It's going to be bad here. The super through the wall. It just keeps going. Umisho's pressure is so good.
So good.
Look at Slash's health, so low. Has the burst, but when are you going to find that chance to burst here? Umisho's pressure is so tight. Has the curse on now, too. BRC catches the back dash, baits the burst, and there it is. Your Guilty Gear Strive EVO champion, Umisho!
The gun to get the one. The championship of EVO 2022. Guilty Gear Strive champion Umisho going through the bracket, taking out the threats with extreme prejudice. Happy Chaos looking good as ever, and we've seen a bevy of different characters here. We've seen a couple of Happy Chaos, quite a few Zatos, but it's gonna be Umisho to take the crown.
And I mean, just what are you supposed to do? When they make every choice the right choice, it's so hard against somebody like this, right, where the defense is so good, the pressure is really well crafted out, and it's just hard to escape. There's not a lot of good options to get out of there. Umisho just a really, really impressive player.
And there it is, the embrace with young Razzo. I'm sure they trained together a lot, but they definitely look like they're embracing each other. A lot of love between the two. That's what I like to see, though. Training partners showing love. That's what I like to see.
You know, winning does feel great, but like seeing your friend win is pretty nice.
You hear me?
You know, it is pretty nice as we see the EVO champion up there on the stage, our very first of hopefully many Guilty Gear 5 Evolution champions.
And now we got a new character to go and learn, throw into the fray. We got Bridget, we got a new EVO champion, 2,000 entrants, down to one victor. It's gonna be Umisho and Happy Chaos, and wow, what a set to close it out. Slash almost brought it back, and that's why I was talking about some of the adjustments with May versus Happy Chaos. Unfortunately, not enough, and the 5-piece safety into RC has been the victory call. I'm telling you, Umisho is so smart about that.
That's one thing about Umisho is like everything is so like well thought out, right? It's like I'm gonna pressure in this way to bait YRC or burst. I'm gonna do this because this option puts me at the lowest possible risk. It's a very smart way to play the game, and because of that, it's so tough to come up with a strategy against it, especially because Umisho is a grinder. I mean, if you look online, Umisho has so many games, plays this game online constantly, right? And so only been to Combo Breaker in this tournament offline, but obviously there's so much experience, you know, playing online against people, right? Which is a big deal.
There's a lot you can take away from this if you're Happy Chaos, if you're Umisho, especially considering what led up to EVO, man. We had the Gear Project House. We had a crazy combo breaker. CEO was ridiculous as well, and I really do feel like it's kind of rounding out when it comes to the competition. On top of that, Umisho holding it down for the USA.
Exactly, and then look, we had 2,000 players here for Guilty Gear Strive. The biggest bracket. They just announced the first character of Season 2 with many more to come. Available today. You can go play Bridget later today, I'm sure. And then the other thing is we just got to see they had 1 million sales. They're really excited about it. It's a lot of good stuff. If you're a Guilty Gear fan, this is an awesome time to, get into the game, play it right now. So many new things coming out. A lot of new stuff to look forward to, and it feels great for it to be not only here at EVO and have a big showing after being out just, 1 year ago, but to be the biggest game Guilty Gear at the end of the day is shocking, honestly. It's really, really cool. I'm really happy for Guilty Gear to get that opportunity. And hopefully everybody who's enjoying this game, whether it's, you know, many of the Guilty Gears you played before this and it's just a legacy title for you, or it's your first time ever playing Guilty Gear or even a fighting game, it is super cool to see everybody so pumped about the game.
Look, you know I love Guilty Gear. The more people to play Guilty Gear, the better. You play Guilty Gear, the boy Yikes play Guilty Gear. I got so many people playing Guilty Gear, and it only gets better because I'm telling you right now, we got more characters coming. You know we got more tournaments coming, and they just announced the fact that we're going to get that cross-play too. It is going to get crazy in the streets of Guilty Gear. But with that being said, man, I'm going to be real. This is my first EVO top 8. And I got to do it with the boy Sajam, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for lending your words to this Guilty Gear. Thank you for taking this journey with me. And thank you guys out there for taking this journey with me, just FGC-wise, just with this tournament, and for loving Guilty Gear, man. I cannot stress it enough.
Yeah, and it's been enough from us. We've chit-chatted about it. It is a pleasure to be joined here by Tasty Steve. We're going to be going down to the stage with the award ceremony for Guilty Gear Strive.
We now have our top 8 placements decided for Guilty Gear Strive. And here to help us present the awards tonight is Chris Lee. Let's get it started. In 7th place, from the USA, Bean! Also in 7th place, from the United States, Tempest NYC! In 5th place, from Canada, Peppery Splash! Also in 5th place, representing Korea, Daru Ino! In 4th place, from the United States, Hotashi! And now presenting your top 3. In 3rd place, from Sweden, Leffen! In 2nd place, from Saudi Arabia, Slash! And now, for your EVO 2022 champion, in 1st place, from the USA, Umisho! Once again, put your hands together for Umisho, your Guilty Gear Strive champion! And also everyone, put your hands together for your entire top 8 for Guilty Gear Strive. What an EVO. There have been so many great games and so many great announcements, and we couldn't do it without our general manager, Rick, who will now come on stage to give you some final remarks.
Hey, everybody. So who feels good about staying up really hella late for Guilty Gear? There's no fine speech tonight. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for sharing this entire day with us. Thank you for making EVO what EVO is supposed to be. We look forward to seeing you next time. Give it up for Top 8 one more time. Now go home and go to bed so I can sleep.
All right. It's EVO 2022. It's been, what, 3 years since we, no, more than that?
Who even knows? What's going on? Good morning, good afternoon from all across the world, across the globe. We are here, Las Vegas.
Welcome to EVO Championship.